Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another makeup challenge from Susan Young's Susie's Makeup Toolcart. If you have not checked out her channel, please do. I'll leave the link down below for her channel and the challenge that she has doing this month. And this month we are using, or this time, I don't know if she's going to do one a month, but the Modern Renaissance palette. And a lot of people have this palette, so if you haven't checked out that video to do the challenge, you should do the challenge. All right, let's get into my face because I have figured something out. When I got shade match for the Fenty Beauty, it is like really light, but it looked really good. And she shade matched me right here, and my neck is I'm pale. I mean, you know, let's just face it, I'm pale. But it matched pretty good. And I'm just going to take just a little bit on my finger and rub that. See, it matches really good, but when I put it on my whole face, it looks so pale. So what I've done is take the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and this is Bronzing Beauty Balm, and I add just a touch of this to it, and that kind of helps get me back where I need to be as far as color wise. So we're just going to dot this all over, and yes, I'm going to have to pin my hair up. But see what I'm saying? That just took it down just enough where I'm not so ghostly. Much better. much better. That's why if you know, you tan in the summer and you have a whole lot of foundations that you use and you don't want to have to go buy, you know, darker shades, these little bronzing creams are fantastic for, you know, darkening up. And I'm just grabbing a clip because, yeah, that's going to get on my nerves as we go. And I have another clip, but where you be? I think I see it. Haha. Is buried under some makeup sponges. So, alright. So there is that part done. I'm going to grab a little bit of concealer. This one's just sitting out here, so that's what I'm going to use. This used to be my favorite, but I've kind of gotten away from it, and I have a backup already, so I'm just using it, people. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection, and the shade is in 230 Fair Light. It's in a little squeezy tube, and I'm just going to take that same sponge and we're going to tap that out. I didn't use a primer. I have been using a couple primers, been bouncing back and forth between the Dr. Brandt that came in the BoxyCharm a few months back, the Pores No More Luminizer Primer. I've been bouncing back and forth between that one and the Cover FX one that came in the BoxyCharm. But since I'm staying around the house today and I'm basically in like pajamas, you know, like pajama shorts and just a t-shirt, no primer, don't really need it today. I am going to take my Fit Me powder because I finally used up all of my AOA powder. She is gone, but I'm saving this little pot because a friend sent me a blush, and it's, here it is. Miss Ashley, wonderful Ashley, sent me this blush, but I don't use these kind of tops, so I'm going to see if I can put this into that pot, and it's much smaller, so I can just keep that. So that's another little DIY or DIY that I need to do. So I'm going to take this Fit Me, and I do need to get the shade, like, what is it, Fair? This is the shade Light, I think, for setting the under eye, because this is the exact color I need. So if I want to brighten, I really need one shade lighter. But this will work for now. Alright. So we'll just get that blended in. I'm going to go ahead and grab that LA Colors bronzer. Guys, I am loving this for $1. Oh, and where's my little brush that I've been using all the time here lately? Now I've done put it away. And where you be? There you are. And that is that Flawless Face brush from e.l.f. I found this like half price, or it was discounted. I don't know if it was like half price, but it was discounted down to $3, and I think they're $5 or $6. This makes a fantastic little contour bronzer for $1. Just blending back over that, and that was the LA Colors. This is the shade Beige. Not gonna do, you know, powder makes my nose itch. Blush yet. I'm going to put some of this stuff away as I go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the eyes. I don't want this video to be like super long, and I know it's going to be because I'm following someone else's directions. I've watched the video, but it was a few days ago, so. Alright, and I'm just going to set that with another powder. Grab a brush here. And this is just a matte $1 powder from Shop Miss A. I may be doing another Miss A, Shop Miss A, but that's this one haul here soon because I ran out of that powder, and that powder is one of my favorites. It's $1, and it comes from Shop Miss A, so I'm going to have to do another haul. Coffee. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Alright. Once again, I got my trusty old phone here. That just happens to work. Still. Alright, so I'm going to pull Susan back up. Modern Renaissance.
I'm still going to be doing another challenge for you guys to pick my makeup. That's
Alright, let me back up just a hair.
All over, kind of set my eyes.
She's taking tempura, and she's going to set her eyes, which is basically what I've already done, but this is a lighter shade, so just taking that. Kind of all over tempura. Okay.
So yes, there will be a prize for the winner. I will post
There'll be a prize.
a video of pictures. Basically same rules apply, just hopefully I'm a little bit more familiar with it. And it goes.
See if I get to the next color.
Now I'm gonna go in. This palette is gorgeous. I haven't used it in a while. Wayne God 17, and we're gonna go in with. It's going with burnt orange.
Burnt orange.
One of my favorites in here is burnt orange. I love that.
I'm using the number 5 brush out of my BH Cosmetics set. It's the big fluffy one.
This one's going in the crease.
Alright, in the crease.
Not quite all the way over.
Whoops, I went over.
A little more than half the way.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make my match, so.
Halloween challenges. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, because it's always good to hear. I know a lot of people have said, my husband does my makeup, and that is a great one. The only problem is he's always working, and when he's home, he's super tired. He's going back over the side.
I'm just softening up my edges.
And then he's starting a new job, so.
Alright, so burnt orange.
I don't mind doing it. We'll just go back in the eye with some burnt orange, same color. Just he's super busy.
Now, you guys know I'm kind of very light-handed with my shadows, except when I get to, you know, the corners.
is not a challenge for you guys to participate in, and that's like totally what I want. But
Next color.
It is a fun challenge. I will do it. Now I'm going to go in with...
You can totally see my ring light. Whoa.
Realger right here.
Okay, that's the deeper orange. Realger. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm going to tap a little bit off.
Okay, and you're going to go in almost the same area to deepen that
Same
crease.
area, just kind of deepen that crease.
Make it really pop with the
And I'm not taking this one all the way over.
A lot of you do. I like color. I can almost never just go neutral. Sorry, it's just me. It's just the way I gravitate towards in the palette. Going back in with the same color and a little bit on the lower lid, just in the corner.
All right, a little bit on the lower lid. There we go, on the corner.
A little bit. And then here. Okay, now
Okay, clean that brush.
Before that and kind of, got a little bit over there, so it's just fixing my boo-boo. Now I'm taking a brush and blending.
All right, so she's blending. I'm going to grab the one I always use for blending.
Okay. And then I want to go.
Oh, she's already jumping to the next color.
With
I might change brushes.
Primavera right here.
Oh, she picked a teeny tiny little brush. What has she got there?
Palette. Very, very pretty.
All right, I may have to pause that for a second. She found a little teeny tiny brush and she is going in, I think, to Vermeer or no, she said Primavera. And she is already highlighting the brow bone. So we'll tuck a little bit of that under the brow bone. Okay. I think I got ahead of her there because she was paused.
Dupe on Hush as well. I think it's around $10 to $12.
Wet n Wild has a really good dupe too, and their new pans. If you want to do this challenge for, you know, like really reasonable. All right, so there's the brow bone. You can see that.
A lot of good things about it.
She's blending out the brow bone a little bit.
Palette. Pretty sure you'll have similar shades. So now I'm going back in because I want the color to blend in the brow bone. So I'm going back into Tempera.
All right, Tempera.
Not Tempera. Yeah, Tempera. Let's do that.
And I think she's just blending.
Let's blend it. We don't want it just to not be connected here. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
And that. Now I'm going to want to go back in with burnt orange. Yes,
Burnt orange.
Because I am
Just
like
a little.
obsessed with my eyeshadow. The burnt orange went up here as well. Just not
I'm
all
just
the way
lightly
to
tapping into burnt
brown.
orange.
And then that makes
And
it so that's
she's
it.
very, she gets into the color. I'm very light-handed.
There's a lot of fallout. I don't remember.
Yeah, this palette has a lot of kick up.
Okay.
Not really having a lot of fallout, but I don't pick up, I think, as much product on the brushes. All right, so she's just touching up the blend there. Next color.
I'm going to go in
With,
cleaning my brush.
all right, cleaning my brush and my switch.
The Realger, the deeper orange.
Okay.
Just touch it up.
The Realger one more time. I'm just going
If you
to,
don't need to touch up, don't worry about it.
all right, she said if you don't need to touch up, don't worry about it, but I'm going to deepen that corner just a little.
Just down below. Not the lid. So you can carry it.
Yeah, I'm just deepening that up too, girl. I'm going to deepen it up too.
Very vibrant.
Cleaning my brush off.
Very, very nice. Covering up that orange just a little bit. Not too much.
I missed something. What do you got? You got concealer?
Over into the corner here. Lid. So you're going to carry it. Just
I gotta catch up.
in the crease. That was a very vibrant orange. Very, very bold.
Go sit her down for just a second because she may be grabbing concealer.
If you're not familiar with the cut crease,
Yep, she's grabbing
I'm
concealer.
done with you will be.
Concealer.
Sorry, I'm like so on the camera. I'm getting my famous NARS concealer. You can use any
I just
concealer
squirted
you
some on the
like.
back of my hand.
It'll work just the same. Then I'm using my vintage brush. Came in my BoxyCharm.
She's using the vintage brush.
I am going to start in the middle.
Alright. I'm just
lid.
using a little brush that I found that I had. It came in like a travel
To the
set.
crease,
Clean the bristles
covering
off.
up that orange just a little bit.
Alright, so she's doing just a little bit.
And then carrying it over into the corner here.
Okay, corner.
It's a little messy, a little off. It is so fixable, so don't worry about it. In the middle. And then you want it all the way into the inner corner, and then it's going to cover the red a little. Don't worry. It's very easy touched up. Okay. In fact, we're going to touch up the realger.
I'm going to pause her for just a second while I get my cut crease done here. I will say I need a better brush for this. I'm still learning how to do this, so it takes me a moment. I'm not as quick. Okay, I think that's good for the concealer parts. Turn her back on.
I keep wanting to say realger, but realger could be totally saying that wrong, but you know.
She's touching up the orange.
It's what I see.
I
Okay.
think mine's okay.
And then just touch up back over here.
I think she's like actually kind of blending this edge a little bit.
Just gonna kind of touch up the color before that, kind of blending it.
Yep, okay, yep. She's kind of blending.
Now we're gonna go.
I might have came over a little
to
too
the
far.
lid. Probably gonna want a smaller brush for it.
Smaller brush.
I tend to use my Morphe.
So I'm getting the one she actually used to cut a crease.
Because I can get it pretty precise, and I can make it to where I can add like 2 or 3 colors on the lid.
Wow.
What I like on the lid. And I think I'm going to go in
All right.
with...
Next color.
I'm like, I don't know.
She don't know.
So many to choose from.
Why she's deciding.
I want 2 colors, but I'm not sure which 2. Well.
I'm going to go ahead and wipe this concealer off the back of my hand.
Okay, we're just going to do this. We're going to go in with, let's go on Wayne Fresco right here.
Okay.
I want to be kind of light on the lid.
The Bouillon Fresco. I don't know how you say that. It's a pretty kind of dusty rose.
The lid.
We're putting that on the lid.
Don't worry, we're going to do the shimmer shade next up here.
And I'm just laying that right over the orange because it did come a little probably further over than I should have.
Color man. Gotta have my color. Okay, now we're going to go in with the color right next to it. Vermeer.
Vermeer is next. Okay, cleaning the brush off.
Same brush, but I cleaned it off.
Vermeer, which is a shimmer.
Got a little too much on there. And I'm going to pop that right in front of Vermeer.
Alright, let's
Bring it into Vermeer a little, not all the way. absolutely stunning.
Okay, I'm going to touch up my Fresco.
Beautiful.
Blend that kind of over better.
Okay, remember, bring it into the other color. I'm calling the other color Vermeer. It's a One Fresco.
One Fresco.
Hacking the name. I am sorry, but doing the best I can. But look at that. It almost acted like I almost covered the other color completely. But I actually kind of like it because it really, yeah, just kind of like gave it some oomph. I'm going to go back in and lower the fallout. I'm going to go back in One Fresco.
Okay, Fresco.
I covered it like almost completely.
Yeah, she's touching up the Fresco, which is what I did.
Just a little tiny bit. Just to give it its own name. Identity.
Okay.
I like it. I like it a lot. Now I'm going to go back into Real Girl.
Alright.
Just to touch up the corner. I really want the corner to be
good. Drop my brush. Hopefully I don't need that one. She's touching up the orange. Where it meets the purple.
Okay, now I'm going to just blend.
Blend. Give me my blender.
And that is pretty much going to be the lid. And then we will go under the eye.
Alright, next is under the eye. Eye.
Liking that.
I'll get that brush later. I don't think I need that one. I got my two little...
Fix anything that you see. Touch up any colors you think.
Pencil brush. Here we go. I got all my little pencil brushes.
And a little tiny bit of fallout, but nothing major, really.
I didn't really have any fallout, guys. But you know I'm light-handed. I'm very light-handed, so...
I want to do under the eye. I usually do my concealer, but I think I don't have enough fallout to worry about it until after.
I've already got concealer foundation on. She's getting her drink too, girl.
But actually, I'm going to do it anyways because I can. I'm going to use...
Alright, she's going to do her concealer. I'm going to skip ahead.
And if I get it in my brows, I use a brow gel.
Alright, she's working the brows, so I'm going to keep skipping until she gets to the under eye.
Let's move on with the tutorial.
Let's move on, girl.
I'm going to use my Morphe E36 brush.
She's using a teeny tiny little brush. These are like my
We're going
three
to go under the eye.
favorites. I've got a little elf brush somewhere.
Go under the eye with, well, I don't know.
Is that it? No, but there's a little liner brush if I need one.
With Real Girl under the eye.
Alright.
I'm going to connect it.
The Real Gar. And we're just going under and bringing that up.
Don't go very far with this color.
Alright.
I am only really using it to connect it to
We're connecting.
the upper lid.
She said don't go far, so we're connected. Alright, cleaning my brush.
So just very slightly underneath because I'm going to carry more colors under there.
More colors, girl, come on.
To your upper lid here. Right there. Where it's already at. In the corner. It makes kind of like a nice, almost smoky look. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're going to go in with, I want to use this color, Love Letter.
Love Letter. That's that really beautiful kind of reddish burgundy color.
Stunning.
And
We're going to go right about here and all the way to meet the red color.
you mean the orange color?
So not quite the corner of the eye, but almost. And just meet it up to the red.
Got a little bit too far down right there.
And then the same on the side.
Alright, I'm going to get my smaller brush because we're getting into the corner of the eye.
Stay those to your waterline, but not in the waterline. It's okay if you're not.
Alright. I just went back in with that teeny tiny one on the red.
That's fine.
And girl, you know she's going to use Vermeer Primavera in that corner. You know it.
Okay. Now we're going to do the inner corner of the eye.
What'd I say?
So I'm going back with my M213 flat brush.
Teeny tiny brush. She's using a little flat brush.
I
Found my little elf one.
Primavera right here.
What'd I say? Primavera. Primavera. That's
right
this one.
Just pop it right in the corner of the eye. Right there.
I gotta find that little elf brush because I love that brush for going under my eyes. It's the little $1 concealer brush.
Blend out the bottom just a little so there's no harsh lines or anything.
And she's gonna blend out the bottom. That is driving me crazy that I cannot find that brush.
Kind of blend together a little.
Maybe it's over here in this cup. I have like two cups. Found it. I think that one will place this inner corner better.
Now I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my eyeliner,
yeah,
my
that's a lot better,
etc. Because it is not part of the challenge.
Alright, so she's going to go ahead and do eyeliner and
gravitate towards a wing liner and then my Kush mascara, and I will come back with my finished look.
Pick up Cypress
and
Umber.
You guys can do just the tutorial part, or you may. You're very welcome to do a wing liner or no liner or
just to
not
give a little bit of a liner.
It's completely up to you. I will be back. Hello everybody and
Alright,
welcome.
I'm going to pause for 1 second. And alright, now I'm getting a little bit of fallout. I'm just going to take a little bit of that Cypress Umber as like a liner, and I did kind of get a little bit too much right there, so I'm just going to blend it. And I'm going to come back and sweep away that fallout. And I drop my brush. Do you guys have monkey toes where you can pick stuff up with your toes? I don't know if I can get this brush because it's too small, but yeah, I got it. Monkey toes. Okay, so mascara, I'm just grabbing Double Decker because that's the one I had out already, and I'm going to try not to poke myself in the eye. I don't know if she did lashes. Did she say she did lashes? She may have done lashes. I know she said no, liner and mascara. I think she's using the Kush mascara, she said. Alright, so just kind of going back over those tips and turn her back on because she went off. So she is highlighted to the gods right now, and she has on this beautiful kind of red-orange lip. Alright. So let me highlight to the gods. Come on, people. I'm going to grab Jeffree Star, because you know that one's going to highlight you to the gods. This one is Ice Cold. And I put like my makeup brushes away, so now I can't find them. There's 2 cups. I have two giant mugs over here, and then I have another like huge acrylic brush container as well. They're awful brushes. I need to declutter these brushes, guys, like seriously bad. But we're going to highlight, and there's still just a little bit of fallout that's stuck right there. So I'm just going to take my wet sponge. There we go. Still has a little bit of makeup on there. foundation, and I'm just going to take some powder. I just grabbed one and touch that up right there. No biggie. Okay. Now, children, now, Jeffree Star, come here. He's coming out with his summer collection. I'm torn. I don't know. I do know I want some of the lippies that he has shown in the video. The palette looks amazing. However, I do not use a lot of blues. And that palette has that like aqua kind of, and I love that shade to wear, like as far as clothes, but not on my eyes. So I don't know if I still don't have the Blood Sugar palette. That's one I wanted, was Blood Sugar. So, you know, guys, I'm really behind, but like I said, I'm on a budget. So I have to just kind of buy. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this will work. That might be a little bit more corally, but we're going to go with it. And this is, I believe is it Laura Geller Love Me Do Moisturizing Lip Crayon. But yeah, I want the Blood Sugar palette. I know he posted that they are trying to get restocks of that in. It does feel very moisturizing. All right, so there is the lip color on, and blush. I'm just going to grab that one that I had out here. It is depotted out of take a Scarlet, so I don't have a shade name for it or anything. And just going to put just a little bit just on the apples. Alright guys, I think that was it for her tutorial. I can't talk. Her tutorial. Take these pins out.
I'm obsessed with a wing liner, so if you want to incorporate that into your look,
I can't really do wing liner. I wish I could. I need to try it more.
So, all that you can take what you want, but the eye tutorial is the main part.
Eye tutorial is the main part.
Except for what I added with eyeliner and mascara. So
there's my look, Miss Susan.
You must be subscribed.
Got very close to that lip color.
Give me a thumbs up if you like my video. And turn on that notification.
Get that ring light out of there.
It helps me out here on YouTube. And leave a comment below.
I'm leaving you a comment, girl.
On whether or not you'll be doing this challenge. And if you have any more ideas.
I'm leaving you.
Soon in the future. But that is going to be completely different. It's not as interactive.
Alright guys, that is it for this look. If you have not checked out her channel, please do. She reviews and goes over so many products. I don't know how she gets her hands on all these. I really don't. I'm going to turn her down. But I mean, like, every new thing that's coming out, pretty much she will show it to you. She will swatch it. She will use it. She will review it. She does decluttered giveaways. She does new giveaways. She's amazing. So check out this challenge, because she said there will be a prize for the winner of this challenge. Last challenge was the Jaclyn Hill palette, but you do not have to use the exact palette. You can use palettes that have very similar color shades. But like I said, this the Modern Renaissance palette, you can get a Wet n Wild palette at the drugstore that's basically identical to it. I don't know the shadow palette name, but I know when they came out with their new layout of shadows, that there is one that is basically the exact shade range of pretty much, you know, this palette here. So check out the challenge, do it. I don't know what the prize is. She didn't let anyone know what the prize was, I think, for the last challenge to the very end. So yeah, check it out. Be sure you leave her a comment down below that you have done the challenge, so she'll know to enter you. And that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next video. And also, I also have a pop-up giveaway going on my channel as well. I will leave that video link down below too, because you have to use the Gleam link that's down in the bottom. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.